Jananim Sharadam Devi Ramakrishnan Jagadgurum Padapadme Tayo Shritva Pranamami Muhurmuhu. Today we will begin the mantras that we are going to chant during the Sannyasa ceremony. It begins with Shanti mantra. I will chant first this one. Always Shri Guru Bhya, the Udatta, Anudatta, Swarita and Shruti. We must maintain. Vrisva, Dirgha, Alpa Prana, Mahaprana while chanting. How much we have to pull, we must clearly be in the mind. According to the rules of chanting, with absolute perfection, whatever I do with the. So, try to tell in the same way. You will be many times accustomed to tell in different way. See, just Sahanavatu I will tell. Shri Guru, one step we get down before we do the chanting. To bow down to Guru. Shruti Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha Harihi Om. This is my Shruti. Om. Where there is no intonation, it will come in Shruti. Om. Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu. Bhunaktu matras. Bhunaktu. Wherever there is conjunct letter, the previous one will become Dirgha, though it is Risva. Bhunak, it is conjunct letter will break, Sayuktakshara. What is it? Ardha bhaga index se Dvirga agate. Bhunaktu saha viryam karavavahai viryam karavavahai saha viryam karavavahai. On the other hand, there is no intonation. Karavavahai. More than one Anudatta idaga. Tejasvi Om. Tejasvi Om. Tejasvi Navadhitamastu ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om. First clarity ಬರಬೇಕು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಓಂ ಶಾಂತಿ ನೋ ಓಂ ಶಾಂತಿ ನೋ ಓಂ ಶಾ it has come down and become ಓಂ ಶಾಂತಿ 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 ಶಾ ತಕ್ಷಣ must be there itself. Sha no. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat. Shri Ramakrishna Shri two mantras. Ram in Bengal tradition, Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu. There all Mart mission people and private ashramas also picked up. Shri Ram, Shri becomes there Risva. It is two mantras. Shri Ramakrishna one mantra. Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu Panamastu. Like that we have to, just for example I am telling. This one will be first Shanti mantra what we are going to chant in the Sannyasa ceremonies. Om Apyayantu Mamangani Vak Pranascha Balamindriyani cha sarvani sarvam brahmopamishadam maham brahma nirakuryam ma brahma nirakarot
अनिराकरणमस्त्वनिराकरणं मेस्तु तदात्मनि निरतेय उपनिषत्सु धर्मास्ते मयि सन्तु ते मयि सन्तु. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. He has given the meaning, you see. Apyayantu mamangani. May my limbs, bodily existence, physical existence. Whenever a word is used in Sanskrit, it represents all its family. Chakshu means it is all Jnanendriyas are represented by one word, Chakshu. Like that, Apyayantu mamangani. Mamangani means immediately, you must understand the whole of physical body. My whole physical body, Apyayantu, may it be protected from disease, protected from its illegitimate entry into the field which he is not supposed to go. Apyayantu mama, I will shorten, I will not go into much details. Vak pranas chakshu shrotramatho balimindriyani cha sarvani. Vak prana. Prana is different, vak is different, chakshu is different. One is, vak means it's karmendriya. All karmendriya are represented by vak. Vak prana. Prana is the energy level. The prana concept you must clearly understand. The energy, when we see in nature, we call it energy. When in living body, it is governed by consciousness. If I lift this with consciously, so consciousness, when energy is used for consciously, it is called prana. That's all. Only same energy, it is being used by the consciousness. There are two aspects of consciousness. When we are asleep, the passive consciousness is working, making the life is there. Passive consciousness is maintained by the Prakriti. When I come to waking state, I consciously, my individual consciousness, active consciousness comes into picture. When I am asleep, passive consciousness is making work, heartbeat and everything is going on. So this energy which is doing all functions in the body, thinking, intellectual understanding, feeling, it is causing, it grows, at subtle pranas are gross pranas, subtle pranas, causal pranas. Beyond causal, when you are deep asleep, you have to be brought by outside. Which energy is going to bring? You are not there at all. You don't even know there is a waking state. You don't know there is a body at all when you sleep. But the pranas, life is there, consciousness is there. There is consciousness to live. That carries at every level it gets the prana. Prana is all pervading. So when I am in deep sleep, the nature provides me with the prana that is makes me wake up and come back again. Even I am working in the world, my conscious activities are going on. So at every level there is a reflexes. If anything we touch, fire or some, immediately we take out. We are conscious. How we take out in a reflex. When we are asleep also, the Pancha Upa Pandavas were shot arrows when they were sleeping. How they jump and fall down with the arrow. They are in deep sleep, somebody hits an arrow and they suddenly get up, but arrow is already hit. Again they fall as it is. In deep sleep also, there is reaction, you see. There is a working of pranas. So, the prana concept you must clearly understand. Vak prana, so all functions are going on, my sense perfection, function, bodily function, all that must be apyayantu means may it lead me to all activities of my body, mind, senses, may it lead me towards the divine. What is unrighteous, I shall not do. So this Apyayantu means may he protect, may he protect. Protect means it should not go anywhere. These shepherds, they will be given, the master will give chara ke lao. He has to protect all from getting lost, getting hurt. He has to protect and bring back. So protection is, I am made to go in a particular path to God. Ato balamindriyani cha sarvani. Let them all get the strength. Strength of a chain is determined by its weakest link. One strong chain is, one link is weak, then the whole chain is, its strength depends on the weakest link. All are very strong. One link is weak. In human, which is the weakest link? Kama. Kama is the weakest link. Second is Krodha, Moha. One by one comes. This is where man breaks. So, to protect, give me strength that I am able to walk on the path to God. How I can manage my life and go, advance in spiritual life. God alone must give me the propensity. Strength means a propensity. I must be made to go that. And my tendency is always to seek enjoyments. We don't understand. Suppose I give a work. He wants to escape the work. I make him enter into certain disciplines. He wants to escape the disciplines. Why? He wants freedom. He wants to enjoy. No. If you want to enjoy, first, if you want to be नेता बनना चाहते हो तो सिर काट के रखना पड़ता है. ठाकुर से सरदार होना है तो सिर दान करना है. You have to cut and keep there. To that extent, we don't want to do the balidan. This is a place of balidan. जहाँ शीर्ष अगणित एक शिर मेरा मिला लो. So many have given their life for God realization. So I also give. I have to face all dangers, all opposition, all humiliation, all sorts of things I have to bear for the sake of realizing God. So that strength to bear, yield to the Master, yield to the divine, yield to the nature's prompting towards divine movement. I have to surrender. Wherever there is something taking me away from God, path of God, I have to resist and bring back. No. However pleasant it is, however strong be the pull, however attractive be the object, no. It's going to take me away from God. No, I don't want that. So, sarva, that strength, sarvam brahma upanishadam. Everything is Brahma Upanishad. Brahma Upanishadam. That which expresses the existence of the Absolute. Upanishad is what makes you understand the existence of everything is suggesting there is God behind. We don't understand. This world is the sign of the beyond. The whole world itself, that's why it's called linga. Linga means is a sign. Linga means guru, shishyam, mukhalingat, janati. From the signs on the face, Guru understands what is happening inside the disciple. Mukhalingat, the signs on the face, mukhalinga. Lingam is sign, always. For gender also, It has come from that meaning, original meaning, sign. So here what happens is, Upanishad, Sarvam Brahma Upanishadam. We have Upanishad in Vedas, as Jnana part. But this is the visible Upanishad. It is suggesting, everything is suggesting, there is God, there is God. I am existing, I am exposing myself. Thakur says, the objects are able to express themselves. It is showing itself, I am there. And I am able to see. We are able to see each other. We are able to understand each other because God is there. So this existence is the whole universe is the existence, is a linga of the absolute. Shivalinga means it is Shivalinga. It's sign of God existing inside. Murti we call Pratika. Pratika is what it represents, in which something is invoked. I invoke God and God is manifesting. When God is prakat hona or prakat karvana, avahan karna are different. In Pratika we do the avahana. Here in Linga we express, we expect God to भगवान को प्रकट होने के लिए एक आश्रय बना, आश्रय है वो. मैं भगवान को आवाहन करता हूँ एक मूर्ति में. Then it becomes pratika. Pratika and linga, slight difference. Linga, it is whether you are there or not, God's presence is to be felt. The moment a devotee goes, it becomes active. Just like your laptop and mobile and all, this it is will be working, tongue it will go. Then it will open up again if you touch the screen. Like that, the Shri, as soon devotees go, tongue, as soon devotees come, it will open. That is linga. And when pratika, you must go and start praying. Then God's presence you start feeling. Sarvam Brahma Upanishad, Maham Brahma Nirakuryam. May I never deny Brahman. May I never deny God. Through a very act of mine, wherever there is ego, it is denial of God. The existence of ego itself is kartritva, bhoktritva, jnatritva. I am holding it other than God. So, when I am there, God is not there. प्रेम की गली इतनी सांकरी, प्रेम की गली सांकरी, उसमें अति सांकरी, उसमें दो न समाए. Either I will be there or God will be there. Because Purna, it is Purna. Apart from that, nothing exists. Sarva Maham, that may I not deny, means may I dissolve myself in God. I am total acceptance of God and myself being in it. Nirakuryam. Ma Brahma nirakarot. Ma means Mama. First Ma is don't. Second Ma is Mama. Mam. It is Mam. Mam Ma nirakarot. Brahma Ma nirakarot. May the Brahman not deny me. If I am denied, God becomes indifferent. The moment I accept, God is also, she expresses his acceptance of you. So it is counter action. Ma Brahma nirakarot anirakaranamastu. Let there be no denial at all from any side, anywhere. Astu anirakaranam mestu. At least in me, let there be no denial. Even if it by chance exists anywhere, even if God denies, let me not deny God. What is that song? Miras? You may आप त्याग जो तुम तोड़ो प्रिया मैं नहीं तोड़ू. That kind of surrender, because I am looking with physical eyes, God is looking with spiritual eyes. I don't know where from he is. You see, God is in such a way, he acts little mischievously. So that gives the problem. This one who did not have eyes, saint Surdasa. In Surdas, in front of Surdas, he will be sitting because he cannot see. Meera, he will be standing always behind. She too cannot see him, but he is with them. Bhakta means there is Bhagavan, but he is not allowed to be seen behind because she can see. If she turns here, he will come here. Like our Shika. Sometimes dog tries to catch its own tail. It cannot. Wherever it moves, the tail is also moving. Like that, God is, then we feel God is denying us. That awareness. Where is he? I am calling so much, he is not coming. So then this one, Anivakaranam mestu tadatmini nirateya upanishatsu dharmaste mai santu te mai santu tadatmani nirate. May all the good and great things, dharma is dharma artha kamoksha. Yesterday we studied. Dharma is another aspect, to live according to the laws of nature. It is my dharma to live according to the laws of nature. When good deeds and acts is called dharma, but to live a dharmic life is also called, that is, nyaya and dharma are little different. Nyaya is king's law. Dharma is nature's law. Suppose I thieve without knowledge of anybody. Police cannot catch me. There is no proof. I escaped from Nyaya. But I cannot escape from God. I cannot escape. I theft. I have committed a crime. I can escape from the law. I can escape from the king. But I cannot escape from God. Through king's Nyaya I can escape. Dharma I cannot escape. So living according to the law of nature is dharma. Living according to the social laws made by the king is Nyaya and dharma. So all dharma, that I must be always in tune with the nature and divine. My life must go with two wings. One is God and one is nature. I must be moving in tune with the two. The Upanishatsu, what are there? All things that are there. May the reality, the truth, the understanding, supreme knowledge to the day-to-day life of mine in the world. Let all that which has to be observed with the strength, the knowledge and all, let it remain in me. May I be the... then we will go to the Purnamada Purnamidam is there. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. So Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate will not enter into deep the manifest and unmanifest. From the unmanifest, from the Brahman, the manifest universe comes. Universe is relative existence. The two existences are there. One absolute existence, Brahman, the relative existence, the whole universe. The relative existence has come into from the absolute. When it has come from the absolute, there is nothing except absolute in this. There is only absolute. This is also absolute, that is also absolute. This is governed by time and space, this is manifested, this is unmanifested. Now like water is there, ocean of water, the endless ocean of water. There some water has become ice. Ice is nothing but water. In ice nothing is there except water. Then what is the difference between water and ice? There is distinction without difference. It is distinct from water. Ice is distinct from water. Only ice and water. In ice there is nothing except water. But I don't call water the ice nor ice the water. There is distinction. There is no difference. Like this, there is no difference between the absolute and the relative. Purnamida Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate. From the Purna it is coming out, it is manifesting, but this remains always Purna only. It will not become Apurna. Suppose I have 10 crore rupees. From that I give 1 lakh to somebody. I am short by 1 lakh. There it doesn't. And another example is ocean is there. Waves. Waves are manifested. Ocean is as it is. Whether with waves or without waves. Waves are also Purna. Behind everywhere the same ocean is there. Wave is Purna. Because it's you cannot separate. I went to Udupi Samudra and I brought 2 waves from the Samudra. It is there, you see in my kitchen. You can't say. You cannot separate the wave from the relative, cannot be separated from the absolute. I went like that. That earth is now gets lost now in Purana. Varaha Avatara. From where to where it goes. Same from the Brahman to Brahman. Like that, somebody stole away from the Brahman when many universes were there. One universe was taken away by somebody. No, it cannot go out. It will be in Brahman only, wherever. So this is time and space manifestation. So this is Purna. And within the universe also, it is Purna. Nothing can be added, nothing can be taken out. You cannot add something from outside. From another universe I brought one ice cream or fridge to make ice. No, you cannot bring from another universe. The moment you take out from the another universe, it dissolves. It becomes Brahman. It goes beyond time and space. You alone can go another universe. If you have Kala Chakra, if you have crossed over. Karma Chakra, Niyama Chakra, Kala Chakra. If you have crossed, you can enter the other Brahmanda. Try. There are Anantakoti Brahmandas. You can go around once and come all the Brahmandas and again come here. We will be continuing the class. But you can go. So, this within the universe you see, everything is limited. But it is made perpetual. Water is the creation, on the earth itself, there is little water. And the water, to remain it ever pure and clear, it is made to evaporate. And again fresh water falls. Again it goes. Circulation at all times. See vegetation. At all times vegetation. 10,000 years back, some million years back when the Rama, Treta Yuga and all, what forest was there in which Rama was walking? Same forest is there, but same trees are not there. The seed and plant, egg and hen, it continues. Cycle is continuing to keep the eternity. A kind of eternity you see. Purnatva it is giving. At all times everything is flourishing. So nothing lacking. It again goes, same leaf falls and same leaf comes again through the tree. it is a tree is eating its own food. Leaf it is dropping and again eating it. So it is Purna at all times. Individually taking also, I am just telling. Similarly, the life continues after death. With death, life doesn't end. It looks like, oh, life is gone. No. Life is continuing. From birth to death, death to birth, life is continuing. It is from the absolute it has come, it goes back to the absolute Brahman. This is about Purnamada Purnamidam. Main thing you understand, the manifest and unmanifest, there is no duality. In any aspect of divinity, there is no duality. Between the Brahman and universe, there is no duality. Between Jiva and Ishvara, there is no duality. Between Jiva and Brahman, there is no duality. Atman and Brahman, they are different words of the same thing. They are Purna, everything is Purna. This is about the Purnamada Purnamidam. Contemplate deeply and understand. I am just giving you hints. You have to make through constant cogitation and understand what is that Brahman, what is that God, what am I. All this you have to Nirnaya, you have to take the Nirnaya and stand on that and strive for attaining the realization. Then we go to the Medha Sukta. I will chant, observe. Om Medha Devi Jushamana Nagaat Vishwachi Bhadra Sumanasya Mana Tvajushta Mudamana Duruktaan Brahadvadama Vidathe Suvira Tvajushta Rishir Bhavati Devitvaya Brahma Gata Shri Rutatvaya Tvajushtaschitram Mundate Susano Jushasva Dravino Namedhe Medha Maindro Dadatu Medham Devi Saraswati Medhamya Ashvina Ubhavadattam Pushkarasya Apsarasu Chaya Medha Gandharveshu Chayanmana Devi Medha Saraswati Sama'am Medha Surabhurjushata Gaswaha Ama Medha Surabhur Vishwarupa Hirandyavarna Jagati Jagamya Ujaswati Parasa Pinvamana Sama'am Medha Supratika Jushantam. This is Medha Sukta. We will try to go through the meaning now. Medha Devi. What is Medha? Medha is intellect. No. Buddhi is intellect. Medha is a special faculty in humans which has the power of comprehension, power of retention, power of application in the right time, in the right way to evolve. It helps the evolution of the jiva. So power of comprehension. The moment he sees a scripture, भगवत गीता का एक श्लोक उठा देखा तो कृष्ण भगवान क्या बोलने चाहते थे. What I understand is different from what Krishna intended to tell. जो गुरु समझाता है और शिष्य जो समझ लेता है, that won't be same. Guru is telling from his background. Shishya is trying to understand from his background. So 10, 100 people are there, 100 ways they understand. So this Medha is to understand what is the intention behind, what is between the lines, what is beyond the normal understanding. It looks one thing and the reality is different. So the power of comprehension. There was one small girl, Pallavi, in Kamarpukur, our auditor's daughter. She was a small girl, studying second standard. She had come with father. The moment she sees anybody, where is he going, what is he going to do, everything, in a moment she will understand. Just by glancing. What is that person, who is that, everything. A special skill to understand the things. So, they are like that. Scriptures, people's nature, people's, all these things, generally understand whatever, where is right understanding is necessary. Now, we to understand, but it will be always wrong understanding. It will be right understanding. So, power of comprehension, power of retention. What we understand, we don't retain. Swamiji spoke so nicely. What did he say? Some portion I have forgotten, some I am not remembering. कुछ भूल गया हूँ, कुछ याद में नहीं है, याद नहीं आता. So that retention is not there. I saw Swamis in Belur Math. They will be translating somebody's lecture. So the one function day, when some other guests or other Swamis come and speak in Bengali, it is to be translated into English. Or somebody speaks in English, it has to be translated into 1 hour lecture. They will be simply sitting. That Swami will be listening. With the same argument, in the same order. The whole 1 hour lecture he will repeat. That I was surprised to, because I know both the languages. Our General Secretary was Prabhananji, genius. I was surprised. They all are our Atmasthananji. These Swamis, most of them are overnight, they can build cities. Such capacities. So I was thinking, I won't be able to remember even one thought properly. How they follow the logic, how they keep it in memory and repeat. Best example is Yamma. Memory. He writes, goes, sees everything, listens everything, sees the nature, time, everything is recorded in video. And goes and writes in home. That has come to us as Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna. So, such, that is power of retention. Then power of application. In the right time, right thing to apply. We will make lots of mistake. वैसे बोलना था मुझे, मैं भूल गए, अगले बार बोलता हूँ, उसको ठीक से देता हूँ. That moment we will forget what is to be talked. So this should not happen. That power of retention, application, right time he applies in the right way to get the right result. Most important is we apply and get the wrong result. So we try to go and do something which will result in the opposite. To tell a person what way it takes and what will be the reaction, we don't know. So this, collective welfare and individual evolution. Always, whenever you take any decision, it will be individual evolution and collective welfare. Then it is, he has used the medha, he has got the medha, and this is the law of Prakriti, nature. Always an individual, as a human, he is expected to seek the collective welfare and individual evolution. What we do is collective evolution we live and individual satisfaction. We want to satisfy our ego desires and others. Advaita is to teach others, not to practice. For all others it is Dvaita. Advaita is only for me. Anybody getting hurt? Oh, Nainam Chindan Dishastani. Why are you weeping? For me happens means that will be my buffalo. But one sadhu was there in one village. Anybody getting any problem and grief, they will go to that Swami. He will, like magic, he will make them laugh and go. Somebody has, wife has died, child has died. Such very serious things. Somebody is hospitalized, something is lost, business. Such times they go to the Swami. The Swami used to, be half an hour, 45 minutes, he will completely change his nature and make him laugh and go. So years passed. 20-25 years is over. He used not to take anything or keep anything. He had one buffalo. And its milk he used to use. Anybody bringing that moment what is needed, he will keep and send back the rivers. So one day he used to always smile and be joyful. Then one day he is weeping piteously. Then devotees, they have never seen him weeping like this. Maharaj, you are not only weeping, you are wailing. What happened? They will ask. No, my buffalo is dead. Are? You are relieving the grief of all. Why are you weeping? No, that is their buffalo. It is my buffalo. My buffalo is dead. That is why I am weeping. That should not be the case. So it should not be my buffalo. So Medha is that. Medha Devi. It is, Medha is a power of intellection. They use the term intellection. ಬುದ್ಧಿಯನ್ನು ಪ್ರಚೋದಿಸುವ ಶಕ್ತಿ. ಬುದ್ಧಿಯನ್ನು ಪ್ರಚೋದಿಸುವ ಶಕ್ತಿ. Medha. So power of intellection is Medha. Because it is a power, we can invoke, we can pray, we can ask. You see, when the woman is on her family way, every day she is supposed to hear Medha Sukta, because the child growing in the womb must develop that Medha. And when the child is born, they will blow the conch in olden days. And immediately people will be sitting, whoever is there outside, they will start the Medha Sukta. The child must first hear the Medha Sukta. In all our ceremonies, Brahmacharya Diksha, Sannyasa Diksha, white cloth issuing, everywhere, Medha Sukta is first chanted. Without Medha, you cannot understand the reality. How to दुनिया को, ये सबको कैसे पार करना, कैसे यहाँ रहना, how to live in community, how to live in the world and attain God. That higher intellect, higher faculty is needed, that faculty to understand God, to hold on to God at all times and then lead the life here. It needs a Medha. That's why it's called Medhavi. The person who Jushamana, Medha Devi Jushamana. Jushta is an important word. When child does something, mother feels so happy. When he does some mischief, mother feels disgusted with that child. When she gets totally pleased with that child, wow, my child, like that. It is called getting delight in the child. Getting delight in the child. This getting delight is called Jushamana. One who is getting, present continuous, Jushamana. Jushta, she is pleased with me. So Jushamana na agat, may she come to me, who is taking delight in us. Why? Why should she take delight in you? Because you are going to live a holy life, a sacred life. You have decided to, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, when the day he tries to says, I will live a good life, sadhureva samantavyaha samyak vivasito hi saha. The day he has taken, he is continuing to do bad because it is dragging him, but he has taken a right decision that I am going to give it up. He is not able to give up because it is vasana, but slowly it goes on decreasing. So little by little, thousands of falls will be there, thousands times he gets up and stands, again will be fall. 100 ಸಲ ನೀನೆತ್ತು ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಿದರೂ ಕೂಡ 100 ಸಲ ಬೀಳುವುದು 200 ಸಲ ಬೀಳುವುದು ನಮ್ಮ ಪಾಡು. So again and falling is my nature, but in spite of he is taken, he is to be treated as sadhu. Though he is doing what is not to be done, he has taken I have to give it up, I have to give it up. Sadhureva samantavyaha samyak vyavasito hi sa. The decision taking, because you are taking the decision to lead a good life, sacred life, and going the path of evolution, she is so much delighted to see you. Medha Devi Jushamana Naha. Na is not Nah. Naha Agat. May she come to us, to me, to us. Medadevi Jushamana na agat Vishvachi. She is Vishvachi. Vishvachi means all knowing, omniscient. She knows everything. What are you? What is your origin? How the universe? All aspects. She doesn't. There is nothing that she doesn't know. Saraswati, the whole universe dissolves. The last thing, even the universal Icha Shakti, Kriya Shakti dissolves. The Jnana Shakti will remain. How the creation was there last ending, the same is going to come up. The last, when the universe also dissolves, Saraswati Jnana alone will be there. How to create the next. So this, she knows everything. Jushamana. Na Agat Vishwachi, all knowing. Why are you telling this all knowing? Because she can give me the all knowingness to me. You are a wealthy man, means I want money from you. 10 times if you tell, he will give you 10 rupees. So for that sake, when we say she is all knowing, she is capable of giving me the all knowingness. Vishwachi Bhadra. Bhadra is to be like a fort protecting, like a mother protecting, and auspicious. Auspicious and protective. Benefactor. Auspicious benefactor, you can say. She is always bent upon seeing you people will become good. You get what all you need. Benefactor, we say. She sees your survival and all that what is to be done. Bhadra immediately understand the auspicious benefactor. Auspiciousness is there. Sumanasya mana. She is always having a pleasing mind. Sumanasya mana. She is, that is what Holy Mother says, preserve smile on your face. That you see in Divine Mother, she is always pleased. Nothing can bring pain or difficulty in her. Oh, the moment Swamiji used to say, get up in the morning and before you go out, see your face in the mirror. If there are any wrinkles, if there is no smile on the face, don't go out that day. Other people will get, see the inauspicious face. So here it is she is happy to see us. She is expressing her joy. One who is expressing joy through all signs and gestures. Just on the face itself it is visible, then it is called the Sumanasya Mana. That is first line over. Tvaya jushta nudamana duruktan brahadvedema vidate suviraha. See what words they use. Tvaya jushta, being pleased, blessed. There Jushamana is she, Jushta is we. Here Jushta means being blessed by you. Tvaya Jushta, being blessed by you. Nudamana Duruktan, when I am blessed by you. Mother, when you have blessed me, that now I am able to, you have come to me, you have blessed me, I am able to Duruktan. All these years I was telling some talking on nonsense, unwanted things, only I was talking, Ukta. What did I speak all these years? Except God. From morning till night, how much you spoke, how much you thought, how much of God and divine was there. All passing events you kept thinking and talking. Going on talking endlessly. Mind also. Internal dialogue is more than the external dialogue. If you speak little, compared to the mind what is going on, you speak very little. So in speech and thought, how much of things are going on? Unwanted, all unwanted things. Whatever you thought of God, whatever you did good for the world, in name of God, alone is real. This Duruktan, all this I am going to push away. Nudamana, Nudam is pushing. Karshati is pulling. Nudati, Mam Nudati, Nangunutta Danano. He is pushing me. In classrooms, go Mamsa Nudati. Mamsa Karshati. So pulling is pushing. All the such things in me, you have come to me now. All things, that is Durukta, the bad, the unwanted things I was talking, veil things, while away. So all that I am pushing away because you have come to me. Jusha Nidamana Duruktan Brahatvadema. Hereafter, Brahatvadema. We speak of divine alone. It's a vow, Pratigna. I speak only divine things. Morning 3 vows. When the Mangalarti is going on, we take 3 vows. Seeing that is fire, Pratigna fire. Thakur in front of it is going on. What is that? No. Amrita Satyam Upaimi, Manusha Daivam Upaimi, Daivim Vacham Yachami. Morning, as soon as the Mangalarti is going on, you have to promise to Thakur. Amrita Satyam Upaimi. I move from the Amrita to Satya. Holding on to this world alone I am living. No, I hold on to God hereafter. Amrita Satyam Upaimi, I raise myself from the unreal to the real. Amrita Satyam Upaimi, Manusha Daivam Upaimi. From human I raise to the divine. And Daivim Vacham Yachami, whatever comes out of my mouth, it will be divine. No empty talks, no gossips, no criticisms, no complaints. Only divine things will flow from my mouth. Once you take this decision, God will see that if you are true to your vow, you will see that the situations in which you have to talk otherwise will not come in your life. He will protect you. Last, after taking the vow, there is one last we will see. It is, I have taken the vow, you have to protect. So, if you don't protect on my vows, I cannot live. So that one. But hereafter I am going to talk only divine things. Brahadvadema vidate suviraha. Vidate, to know. Knowing properly, understanding, having understood the reality, having understood the consequences of karma. Vak is karmendriya. It is every moment we are doing karma. So the karma, knowing the results of the work, I am going to vidate suviraha. Suvira, two terms we come across in the Upanishads and the scriptures. Is one dhiraha. Dhira, kaschid dhira pratyagatmanam ekshata. Dhiraha is used where he is ready to renounce and face all the consequences. मैं सारी दुनिया को त्याग दूंगा और जो भी आएगा मेरे जीवन में मैं उसका सामना करूंगा, प्रेम से भगवान के लिए. That understanding, he is called dhira. Here Veera is one who has conquered himself. One who is going to leave everything and face. मैंने अहंकार को त्याग दिया तो त्याग संपूर्ण हो गया. अहंकार को त्यागने के बाद उसकी परीक्षा होती है, वो परीक्षा में फेल हो जाते हैं. फिर से पता नहीं ईगो को पकड़ के ही हमारा जीवन चलता है. That one, that giving up, he is called dhira. This is called veera, who has conquered himself. Suviraha, we people hereafter will be with my disciples and all parivara, bhakta parivar or shishya vrinda. With all that we will be suviraha. We will be people who have conquered ourselves. Why you have come to us now? We will be suviras. We will have self mastery, self conquest. Enough, is it? One stanza over. 5 stanzas are there. Vidate, we understand. Vidate, to know. Vidate suviraha. Having understood the consequences, उसका परिणाम जानकर हम त्याग रहे हैं ये सब बकवास करना. और बृहद्वदेम, not telling simply I understand and doing it. Why? You have come to us, what more I want? So shall we stop here? निरञ्जनं नित्यमनन्तरूपं भक्तानुकम्पाधृतविग्रहं वै ईशावतारं परमेशमीड्यं तं रामकृष्णं शिरसा नमामः.